What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day. I know there's a World Cup match going on right now, or at least it's supposed to. There's some bad weather. What's up, Sus? What's up, Stuart? Hope you guys are doing good. What's up, Crafter? Hello, hello. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet, or if you can even hear the music. How are you guys doing? Good to see you all. Hello, hello. Okay, Twitch should be up. What's up, TK? How you doing? Good to see everybody. Thank you guys for taking the time to be here. We will get started here in just a second. All right. Okay, should be good to go. Hello, hello. Okay, so you guys know what we're here for. Gotta try to save YouTube, man. So we've gotten some reinforcements. We've had a few people make some videos, including Big Moist himself. So Critical made a video about it, which is really good. Obviously, he is the heavy hitter of YouTube, the freaking heavyweight champion of YouTube. So, you know, really good that he's made a video about the situation. You know, a little 10-second summary if you somehow don't know what's going on. The UK is actually trying to take over YouTube. They are now trying to issue a law that will make it so all of their news media, Channel 4, BBC, whatever the other one is called, ITV, something like that, it's all gonna be at the forefront of YouTube. It's starting off in the UK, but just like ID age verification, that started off in the UK too. And obviously it spread worldwide. So gonna make the music a little quieter. I don't know if you guys can even hear it, but yeah, without further ado, wanted us to go ahead and watch Critical's video. You guys know Critical is my man. Obviously one of my favorite YouTubers, really appreciate him. Unfortunately, he did not put a link in the description to the survey, so that really sucks. But hey, at least he made a video talking about it. I'll take that. Thank you for the 20 gifted, Mr. Blue. The man, the myth, the legend, Blue. I hope fireworks season went well. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Get some W's from my man, Blue. Let's get the blue emotes out. Let me see him, guys. Let me see him. What's up, Carl? How you doing? Thank you, Sonny. I would be a terrible president. You don't want me to be president. But yeah, all right. Well, without further ado, oh, okay. Thank you for the donation, GG. Really appreciate that. Can't wait to be silenced for saying the UK police sucks on YouTube now. Man, you really want me to stream that game, don't you? Really appreciate the $10, GG. Really, thank you so much. Thank you to my man, Blue. Hope business went well, my friend. All right. Expecting you to put the link since yesterday if you made a video about it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Speaking of the link, I'm not even gonna put a link to the survey because my video already has a link to the survey, and I want you guys to follow the directions in the video. So I'll just put a link to my own video because that video has the survey and it has step-by-step instructions on what to do, if that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and put that right over here. What's up, Nico? How you doing? L Lobster Backs. Thank you for the $10. I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and pin this right over here. All right. Put it as survey/101. Okay, yep, that makes sense. You know what? Can I edit a message? It just lets me only pin the link. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, that'll be good. Good enough. What's up, Darby? My day is good. Thank you for asking. You've done the survey. Good job, confident noob. That's what I like to see. What's up, dragons and queens? How you guys doing? All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and watch Critical's video on this. Where's it at? Thank you to everybody who's subscribed, by the way. Really appreciate it. What's up, Nicholas?
I tell you what, sports...
Ooh, that's loud. Or maybe it's just loud for me. Turn down my volume a little bit. Let me know how the sound is, guys.
Fans, that heat wave blasting through the UK must have melted neurons. I mean, just torched frontal lobes in the UK government. Vampires at the top of the food chain in the government over there have put forth a proposal that they're now going to consultation over around YouTube and how it is urging the platform to prioritize the official trusted UK sources over others so they can drown out voices they don't like or sources that aren't big thumbs up from the UK government.
Pretty much. Yes. I mean, the entire premise of what they're doing is they want to make it so the media that they want you to consume is what is at the forefront of YouTube, right? And people keep saying, oh, but it's just happening in the UK. It's not going to happen everywhere else. Dude, that's exactly what happens everywhere, all around, all the time. What's up, Treetop? Thank you for the 100 bits eBay Key TV. Really appreciate that. Hello from Australia. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for the one gifted on Twitch, Blue. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yo, Deep Humor, love the content. Thank you, Mamuka. Hopefully I said your name right. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. What's up, Cat Lover? What's up, Ralph?
Always great news when something like this is attempted. Very easy to champion in this and give them a big old pat on the ass. Thanks for telling us what we can think and what we can have access to. They know best. Only
I've already seen the video, Drink to Mighty. Unfortunately, he did not mention the survey. But at least he made a video, so I guess I'll take it. He should have mentioned the survey, though. Come on, Critical.
Horses, please. None of that riffraff. Yeah, drown that shit out. Put that shit away. Really, you love to see that. That's what the good guys do, right? You usually see that in the movies. The heroes are advocating to get rid of everyone else's voices except their own. Now, the proposal has the stated intention of boosting the visibility of
Regan?
Trusted news sources, and it doesn't just put.
Thank you for the 10 bits, Treetops. Really appreciate that. I'm old, don't know what that means, but I appreciate the support. Thank you. What's up? Life is good. How are you doing?
The crosshairs. It is going after multiple social media platforms, and they are urging them to do this voluntarily on their own accord, on their own volition. Like, hey, play nice with us in the sandbox here, and we'll be nice too. But if you don't, bruv, we might just legislate. We might get pugilistic in here. The proposal comes from a document called Watch This Space, a new strategic direction for UK media.
What's up, Link?
It's a green paper published by the Department for Culture, Media,
What's up, YT Bengals fan? How you doing?
Sport. So it is a consultation document, not a bill. So this is not like a law or anything that's in effect, but it is something that they are opining on. It is something that they are weighing in on.
And this is a very, like it's become a theme of the UK as of late. They really want everybody in the world to like follow what they do for some reason. Their laws and their everything that they do. It's insane. I mean, you know, obviously Ofcom is going ahead and trying to find companies outside of the UK, like 4chan, which again, I don't even like defending 4chan, but again, you know, it's something bigger here. They are going ahead and trying to find American companies like 4chan because they're not following the UK's laws. And so, you know, the 4chan lawyer is going and trolling them as he should, because why the hell would it doesn't make any sense. The UK wants everyone to follow all their stuff. What's up, multi-fandom? What's up, dumb stuff?
Right now, step one is asking the platforms really nicely to do it themselves. Hey, senpai.
So sorry if I'm missing some of your guys' messages.
YouTube, would you be open to the
sound on the video is a little low? Okay, I can turn it up a little.
Of artificially boosting the sources we deem trustworthy that gobble our cock and drowning out all of the other voices, please. Yeah, we'd like to really silence them and only amplify ours. Yeah, we're kind of looking to take control of the algorithm itself, and we'd really appreciate it if you guys didn't put up a stink about it. And believe it or not, YouTube...
True.
On the right side of history with this one, they are putting up a stink about it. Their response has actually been pretty strong. They are urging creators to push back themselves against this. They're putting the information in front of the creator's face about like the potential ramifications for something like this going through. Again, it's not like a bill or anything, but even this conversation is one that is deeply concerning to even YouTube, because they...
So this was the only part that I found a little confusing about Critical's video. And you guys know I love Critical. I'm not trying to take shots at him, but like when he was suggesting that YouTube wants us to participate and you know, YouTube's putting a strong stance, I don't know why he didn't like emphasize or mention the survey, right? As you can see, YouTube is talking about the UK's public consultation. That is a survey that we're referring to. And, you know, this is a vital window for you to share your perspective before the consultation closes on the 31st of August, 2026. Not really sure why he didn't go into that, but that was very important, right? Himself and Muda, obviously I appreciate them for making the videos, but I don't know why they didn't like mention the survey part of it. Maybe Charlie didn't know the survey existed. Well, it's on the screen, buddy. Like it's literally right there. You know what I mean? Like that, like, again, obviously not taking shots at Critical. I love them, but come on. You know what I mean? Like it was very important for the survey to get around. People don't even know that there's a survey where you can go ahead and challenge this, right? And I know people are going to say something along the lines of like, psh, what? So you think the survey is going to do anything? Maybe it won't, maybe it will, but let's at least try. You know what I mean? So that's just my perspective. But obviously, I appreciate Critical for making the video.
Recognize that this is a threat to what the platform is supposed to be about, so they got their teeth out. They weren't exactly shy here. They lat spread a bit, arguing that these kind of rules would override what viewers actually came to watch in favor of what the government handpicks for them, what the government shoves down their throat. Now, hold your horses. Of course, when it comes to YouTube, there's always the question of how long are they actually going to stick to their guns? Because in the past, they actually have, you know, copped a couple of rare W's in instances, and then folded not long after. So they have a history of not willing to fully see things through when it comes to something like this, and if the UK government tries to big dog them...
Yeah, and if you need, you know, guidance on how to do it, Ochi Terry, just look at the link that's pinned in the stream. In my video, I show you exactly what you need to answer and stuff. But good job to everybody who's done the survey.
A really good chance YouTube just grovels like, oh my goodness, we're so sorry, we didn't mean to be so rude. Yeah, we'll boost them, so we'll turbo boost all
that's what they did with ID age verification. YouTube had a perfect opportunity to fight that. You know, they could have fought against the UK government, they could have fought against even our government with that type of stuff. I mean, remember, Google as a whole is worth trillions of dollars, or Alphabet is, right? So they could have fought those laws, but like Critical is saying, usually YouTube just bends over backwards whenever they get the slightest push from the government. And it almost makes you feel like sometimes they want some of these changes to happen. I still truly believe that YouTube was complicit in ID age verification, like they kind of wanted it to happen. But this one, I think they really are putting their foot down, being like, yeah, we're not too keen on this.
Your trusted sources, oh my goodness.
Yes, Americans can sign the survey. Anyone can do the survey.
Chance it ends like that. But I will, just for now, give them their flowers for at least trying to push back and letting the public know about what's going on here. I think that's still very valuable. So this is something that got sent out by YouTube. The UK government is running a public consultation called Watch This Space, a New Strategic Direction for UK Media. The proposals include mandatory changes to how content is discovered on YouTube. This could direct audiences away from your channel. This went to UK creators because obviously they're going to be deeply impacted, because should something like this ever actually get implemented, all the UK creators are going to be pushed to the fucking back rooms here, banished to the Shadow Realm in favor of the UK government's approved, trusted list, where they would then be artificially boosted to increase the visibility, to get rid of the ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah, pretty much. Any narrative that the UK wouldn't want on YouTube would eventually be the one that would be pushed out, you know? And they want, you know, their whole Channel 4, BBC, ITV, all that stuff to be at the forefront of everybody's YouTube page. I mean, it's crazy. What's up, Antagonistic? How you doing?
As a UK creator, this directly impacts your future.
Yeah, and you know, Critical gets into this, and I think he already did a little bit, but like, just the wording is insane. Prominence regime. That is the wording of the UK. Privileged position to traditional broadcasters. Yeah, that definitely sounds like the wording of a benevolent government. I mean, what the hell?
Future digital content discovery works best when driven by user choice, not legal requirements. This is a vital window for you to share your perspective before the consultation closes on the 31st of August, 2026. Pin the tail on the donkey. That is 100% right. The proposed new rules include a mandatory
this is what I meant, right? So Critical himself reads out that part, but then if I recall correctly, because I watched this video earlier, he doesn't actually mention the survey at all for the rest of the video, and he does not put it in the description or in the comments anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, obviously I'm not shitting on Critical. I love Critical, but like, come on, man. You gotta put that survey.
Some nomenclature that'll put a smile on your face. Fucking prominence regime. That is some shit you hear out of RoboCop from the villains. That is actually terminology.
It honestly sounds like if you were to tell the UK, could you put this in the most villainous way possible? And they're like, yeah, we don't want this to be suggested news. We want this to be a prominence regime. Holy shit.
Bad guys use in the movies, and here it is, just laid bare before you, butt-ass naked. Prominence regime. Legit sounds like some shit out of the original Star Wars trilogy.
What's up, Nick? How
Luke Skywalker fighting back against Darth Sidious and the prominence regime. It's crazy to just see that there. This could require digital platforms like YouTube to prioritize and give a privileged position to traditional broadcasters like the BBC, ITV, and Channel 4 in user interfaces and recommendation feeds, potentially pushing your content out of sight. Yeah, that's the entire idea. Float all of the trusted sources from the prominence regime to the top and drown out all of the other voices that they don't have on that short list of approved trusted places.
So keep in mind, right? Like, and I'm sure he's going to get into this a little bit later too, but like, it's not just like drowning out, the other independent news out there that isn't, BBC and ITV and whatever. It's also drowning out anybody who makes content in the UK about anything. There could be somebody in the UK that makes a straight banger video, number one in the algorithm, I don't know, 5 million views in one day or whatever. According to how this is worded, it would still be under BBC and Channel 4. I mean, it's wild.
Mandating prominence to traditional institutions will impact all other independent digital creators, production companies, and media orgs, including through your content downranked. Pushing this group forward means pushing everyone else downward. Mandatory prioritization of broadcasters would affect how your content reaches your audience, regardless of what your audience actually wants to see. Reducing user exposure to diverse...
Get these unks out of the government already, bro. Yeah, and that honestly applies to a lot of governments around the world, including the United States government. I mean, it is baffling that we have 70, 80, 90-year-olds making decisions for all of us, Obviously, nothing against those age groups. It's just, eventually your brain starts to deteriorate as you get really old. I mean, it's just crazy.
Content and independent creators. Mandating prominence for established
UK citizens. Yeah, me too. I mean, I know that they're just as upset about this, if not more upset than us. I mean, they're the ones living through this prominence regime. I mean, it's crazy.
Media networks would push the UK's diverse mix of independent journalists, educators, and digital-first businesses down the line.
That's a good idea, internal
insomniac. Reach and
insomniac.
channel growth, your ability to organically grow your community, generate views and revenue, and build a sustainable business is compromised if your content is hard to be discovered, and undermining the creator-audience bond. The consultation neglects/emphasizes trust in the context of legacy broadcasters, implying that digital-first voices are less credible, damaging the foundational trust that sustains the creator economy. I'm not gonna lie, seeing YouTube put out something like this is like the episode of SpongeBob where Patrick Star becomes a genius for a day. Like, they got pretty much all of that correct. Like, they are 1000% right about the impacts it'll have, not only on the creator of space, but just on, you as the viewer in the UK. You would basically just be ass to mouth, or mouth to ass on the UK government. You'd mainly...
Ass to mouth. I get your point, though, Critical.
only be being exposed to what they approve. They're right. They know what's best. Don't question
Thank you for the
them.
gift sub. Yeah, you
Only
got to thank my
consume
man Blue. The gifted subs. He always gives subs. The legend of the channel.
what they say you need to consume because they know best for you. Don't worry about all of the other independent creators or companies or journalists. Just ours. We're going to bury them so you'd have to really go out of your way in the fucking sticks and mud to find anything that isn't approved. That's the idea. And that shit is concerning, that shit is alarming. It should be a frightening prospect for anyone. And as
for those of you guys, if you guys see what the librarian Larper just put in the comments, that is the official hashtag that YouTube has chosen to use for this. Hashtag keep YouTube yours. I don't know, that's not really sticking too well with me. I wish they would have just done, hashtag save YouTube. It would have really caught on a lot more if they did hashtag save YouTube,
As is always the case with things like this, the scapegoat, the boogeyman they all like to point to for why they need to act now in your best interest to save you is because of dangerous misinformation that people are being exposed to, or really unsavory bad actors doing degenerate things and scoundrels, that kind of shit. So we have to drown them out. We have to put them...
YT Bengals on Twitch says, shouldn't YouTube just not agree with the law and not comply? Well, I'm going to assume that the UK government is obviously going to try to force YouTube to do it in some way or the other. I mean, unfortunately, YouTube's not exactly going to win a battle against the entire UK government, They will at least force them to do it on the UK side of the internet,
6 feet under with official trusted sources floating to the top, increasing their visibility so you can't find the other stuff. I've yapped so much about this topic in particular, I don't want to just regurgitate it again. I think it should be pretty clear if you stop to think for even just a couple of moments. This doesn't even really combat that problem or anything, by the way. All that will mean is that people are going to seek out the other shit more because now it feels nefarious and evil if you're trying to force it upon them. where, like YouTube said, it's not about what viewers want to watch, it's about what the government is allowing them to watch, what they are making them watch, really, like what they're showing them and trying to force away. It's going to make people more inclined to seek out the other shit that might be dangerous misinformation or something. So it doesn't even actually solve that issue, by the way. Clearly, it's about complete control over the narrative.
Yep. That's exactly what's going on in the UK right now. And this is just my tinfoil theory, right? But I honestly think another aspect that why UK is doing this is because the UK knows that their whole social media ban is very unpopular. And a lot of people in the UK right now are making videos and stuff talking about that type of stuff. I really think that there is also an aspect where they're also trying to silence people from speaking out against the social media ban. Yeah, that's just my tinfoil theory. I have no proof or evidence behind that, but you guys let me know if you agree.
Over the levers and the switches for what information you have access to that makes it into your cranium and penetrates your soul. They want
and Sprite Dude makes a good point in the comments here. This is also really harmful for UK YouTubers, the biggest UK YouTubers like you guys like Dan TDM, like for example, that he's bringing up. Yes, this will be very harmful for them as well, because even if they have videos that do really well in the algorithm, they get pushed to the top of your recommendations page. No, it actually won't be at the top of the recommendations page at all. It'll actually be below fucking ITV and Channel 4 and BBC.
To ensure that they're the ones that get to program you, that you think the way they want you to think.
Yes, please, Nick, listen to what Nick is saying in the chat, guys.
They are requesting so politely, pinky out, great manners, that all these social media platforms just bend over, butt fuck the algorithm here in order to improve the visibility of their trusted sources. That way they can push everything else out. The prominence regime. We love that word.
Unbelievable. Like, it's still unbelievable that they worded it that way. The prominence regime. It sounds like some shit you'd hear out of Star Wars before, like, Darth Vader goes to war or something. The fucking prominence regime. Oh my god.
That's great. That's a great word. That's one that everyone gets a big old smile on their face, grinning from ear to ear, because they know it means something so positive for them. And sarcasm aside, there are actually some lobotomites that are cheering this on as a good thing, because there always is going to be.
Yes. He's so right. I've seen so many people on Twitter being like, what's the big deal? This is just happening in the UK. Or what's the problem? I mean, it's trusted news. Why wouldn't you want to see trusted news? First of all, both of those things are wrong. Yes, it is still in the UK directly at the moment, but has ID age verification not taught people anything? That also started, the modern push of it, at least. That also started in the UK and it went global. So for people who think that this will just stop at the UK, if this gets passed, are silly. It won't. It will start to spread across many countries around the world. Right? And then we will be in this point where YouTube and other social medias are freaking controlled by legacy media, traditional broadcast media. You know what they're really salty about? You know what BBC and all of them are really salty about? Is that YouTube is kicking all their asses collectively, right? Nobody really watches. I mean, I shouldn't say nobody. Obviously, a lot of people do. But people don't watch traditional media as much as they watch videos on YouTube and Netflix and, social medias and stuff like that. That's like a proven fact with numbers and stuff. So I think they're a little salty that they're losing their audience. So they want to go onto YouTube and TikTok and all that shit and infiltrate it, so they can get some viewership again. That's just my theory.
It's the lesson I've learned over the last,
that 5 years. The UK does this, or the US does this with the Fox News. Exactly. That's exactly my point, Edgar. And I actually think that they would if they see that this goes successful in the UK.
No matter how objectively bad something is, people will still love it because they are told they should, in this case by the UK government. So they're more than willing to just blue screen upstairs and mindlessly pump their fist for this, even though it is just blatantly censoring anyone and anything that isn't just on the wiener of the UK government in their good graces with their prominence regime. And let's say you love the names here from their trusted sources, like you're a big fan of these organizations, right? And let me just give you a little food for thought. I want to put a little something on your plate here to chew on, a little morsel here to marinate on. These are the trusted sources now with the current government officials, but government officials are always coming in and out. So who's to say that's not subject to change down the line? And should this actually...
Good point. I mean, maybe the trusted sources, the prominence regime, as they put it, is what they feel is best suited to support the current government at the moment. But like you said, as government officials change and as the overall uh, political situation in the UK changes, those quote trusted sources may change. So it just gets to the point where, are they going to just keep cycling out news in the UK in the front page of YouTube? You know what I mean? Again, it's very similar to ID verification. It's a very slippery slope. Thank you so much to the Nugget Doctrine for becoming a DH member. Let's get some W's for him. Thank you so much.
Go through where they get to control the algorithm and what floats to the top and who they censor. Who's to say they don't start introducing new ones in here that maybe you don't like? You know, maybe you love these organizations, so you're okay with it, but maybe when new government official comes in, they say, you know what, the Sun needs to make this list. We're going to put the Sun here and float them to the top and boost them as the reliable, trusted source. Like, it's just, no matter who you are, this is not something you should think is good. If you just stop and actually think about it. Just under no circumstances should this be something that any normal person views positively. Like, why would you want options taken away from you? Like,
and you know, speaking of options taken away from you, and we'll get into this later after we finish this video, but like, I pointed this out, you know, while I was doing the survey as well, but like, a lot of the questions where, you know, you can go ahead and try to protest against this stupid change that they're making, they don't even give you the option to say no. I mean, talk about taking away options, dude. If the government gives prominence to trustworthy providers of news, should this prominence be ongoing, always on, or only active during periods of heightened vulnerability? How about not at all? Why is there not a no option? Why is there not a not at all option? It's either ongoing, always on, only active during periods of heightened vulnerability, or I'm not sure. Oh, I am sure. My answer is no, but you're not letting me pick that as a fucking answer. What is going on in the UK government right now?
Don't you want autonomy? Like, why would you only want to exist in the bubble the government wants you to exist in and never be able to, like, explore other things? Like, that is a very sad way of going through life, being content with something like this unfolding.
Exactly,
anyway, though, I thought this was a pretty big deal. Again,
yes, sir,
I appreciate that YouTube's at least pushing back against this publicly. I would like to see them have this energy throughout the entire process, you know, come consultation. Like, if it all goes tits up and they do try and, like, legislate and force YouTube to make this algorithm change, I would like YouTube to not just immediately go belly up on it and conform to it. This would have
been a great time to promote that survey, man. It's unfortunate.
I would like to see them, you know, maybe try and call them out on it. Like, okay, well, we're not going to compromise the integrity of our platform by doing that. So do what you need to do there. If that's cutting off access to YouTube in the UK, so be it. And I bet it probably wouldn't get to that point because while that would obviously affect YouTube, the UK would be far more affected by YouTube just all of a sudden not being there.
Yes, yeah. I honestly feel like YouTube is in the position. I agree with him. That they can make a power play here, but YouTube is infamously timid whenever the government gets involved. They never actually just put their foot down and like try to stop some bullshit laws, you know, which they definitely can't. Again, 4chan and Kiwi Forums are fighting out IDH verification in court. If those companies with their net worth of possibly only a few million can do it, how come Alphabet and Google with their net worth of trillions of dollars can't do it? You know what I mean?
The data that I've seen in terms of YouTube consumption in the UK, it's very high. And this is obviously why they're putting YouTube on this list of platforms they want to target for boosting the visibility of their shit, because so many of their citizens are getting their information from YouTube. So, the point I'm making is I have no idea what this would look like should it all end up in legislation, but I just don't want to see YouTube just fold, which they have historically been known to do.
Yes,
but yeah,
they always
that's really
fold.
about it. So yeah.
So first of all, obviously, my man Critical, appreciate you for making the video. You guys know I love him. He helped me out before in the past. Appreciate it. You know, obviously, it would have been nice if he put the survey in, but it's okay. I also did leave a comment on his video that I wanted you guys to see. You know, if anybody's got some time, definitely go like the comment, because I also wanted him to talk about the Kids Act, right? So I just left a comment that I said, thanks for talking about this, Mr. Moise. The Kids Act, basically national IDH verification, has already passed the House. It'll be voted on in the Senate too. Please make a video about that. You know, obviously, It would be a huge help if he makes a video about that. And this time, please, link a website to talk to our senators. If critical with his, how many subscribers does he have now? Freaking 18 million subscribers, was to make a video urging people to go to the Senate and vote or tell their senators to vote against the Kids Act. It would make a massive difference. I mean, people might think I'm exaggerating, but he alone could make it so that law doesn't get passed. That's how much influence he has. You know what I mean? So I really hope he does. Hopefully he sees that comment. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm so happy that he made the video. I mean, people really need to be talking about this. And I feel like, right, it's just my opinion. I think this is what's going to happen. I feel like, let me know if the music's too loud, by the way, guys. But I feel like this is going to be one of those things where people are going to be like, yeah, this is bad. The UK is trying to do this thing. All right, well, let's move on now. Next week, everybody's going to forget about this shit. That's why I gave this stream a little bit of a clickbaity title, and I'm probably going to keep this title on the streams for at least probably like a week or two, right? Because I don't want everybody to just move on and forget about this thing, right? We have until August 31st to keep filling that survey, let our opinions be known, and, make sure we answer it in the right way as well. That is something we need to make sure that we do, That is something that we need to make sure that we are able to go ahead and fill that survey, make sure that our opinions are known, but also make it so we are actually going ahead and answering the survey in a specific way. Because as you can see on screen, they wrote some of the questions in kind of like a trick question type of way. They really didn't even really give you the answer to say no in some aspects. I mean, it's honestly crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, what do you guys think? Thank you, Ripa Billy Mate. I really appreciate that. Parents really got to get themselves involved in the age verification nonsense. Parental controls are just fine. Yeah, I mean, dude, most parents are just lazy. I mean, that is a fact. Most parents are just going to go ahead and act like, websites like YouTube don't have parental controls. And they're going to actually pretend like, there's nothing they can do to keep their kids safe. But obviously there is, So it's just really interesting that is the framework that parents are taking nowadays. And now the UK is trying to do this thing where they are actually going to try to force everyone to consume their media and their media only on YouTube. And what are we supposed to do? Just sit back on our asses and just let it happen? I mean, that's crazy. Discussing what, Kian? Are you talking about age verification or are you talking about this YouTube thing? This YouTube thing actually got way more coverage than ID verification got, unfortunately, or is getting nowadays. It got a lot when YouTube implemented it in August, but yeah, it's just kind of a clickbait title, Sarah. But I'll probably make this stream title for like future streams for the next like week or so, unless something crazy happens or something. But yeah, this whole thing is been getting a lot of coverage on the internet right now. UK considering new laws that would force YouTube and other social media platforms to prioritize trustworthy news sources. And another, aspect of this that I haven't heard other people talking about is other social media platforms. Remember that this is not planned to just be on YouTube. YouTube is just kind of like the first that is like spoken about this, They're actually planning to do it, in other places as well. Honestly, valid clickbait. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I mean, again, I'm not, gonna bullshit you guys. Obviously, the clickbait helps me in terms of getting the video views and more ad revenue and stuff like that. But also, I want to make sure that people know about this, right? So if I got to clickbait a little bit for people to know about this, then I'll do it. You know what I mean? This is important, right? This isn't some freaking more Pegasus. Oh, it's over. He's done, video, 20th video about, the Mr. Beast drama or anything where people clickbait like that. This is actually some important shit that could really affect and detrimentally affect, may I add, YouTube as a platform in general. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to clickbait if it means, getting more people to know about this type of thing. Exactly, Drink to Mighty. I mean, I got limits anyways. Heard of the question when they didn't put a no option on? Yeah, exactly. I mean, just these guys are so shady with this shit, man. Clickbait is a small price to pay for the saving of YouTube. I'm glad you guys think so. Thank you. Again, it wasn't anything like extreme anyways, Yeah. We're running out of time. Voices are being suppressed and silenced and waiting for good. Yep. So that's why we got to make sure our voices are heard. There's a time for clickbait and time to not clickbait. This is one of those times where it's sort of necessary to get people's attention. Yes. Agreed. Clickbait is more acceptable since it's a more noble cause. Yes, Proto Luigi. See? That's why I love our community. You guys are smart. I love these streams. Thank you, Lynn. Really appreciate that. I always pride myself on trying to read every single message, trying to reply to every single message. But alas, I'm just human and I'm old, so sometimes I miss a few things. I just can't get over the language here, and I'm so glad Critical made jokes about it. Prominence regime. Oh my god, dude. Love the people. Yep. Thank you, Chosen One. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, if I had to lay out a prediction here, this isn't exactly a Nostradamus level prediction. I think this is kind of common sense, but I predict that in a week, 7 days from now, not only will no one really be talking about this on Twitter anymore, but you won't see anyone talking about this on YouTube. So I want us to be the anomaly, the exception in that regard, because again, what does it say right here? 31st of August, 2026. A few days of surveys, a week of surveys won't be enough. We need to make sure we do it more, you know? This is important, right? I love YouTube. I've been watching YouTube since 2006, since I was a little ass kid, you know? And I really want the website to do well. Yes, I've made tons of videos shitting on YouTube, but I've always done it out of a good place, right? I want YouTube to be better. I point out shitty things on YouTube because I want YouTube to improve. I want YouTube to actually understand that this is a great website that should be respected, and they should actually respect us as content creators and viewers, right? But again, as I said in my video, I'll be damned if some government rolls up in here and starts telling us what we can and can't fucking see on our home pages. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, it makes me really passionate about that type of stuff, because it's just like, okay, YouTube fucks over their own website. It's annoying, but we're kind of used to that, and it's kind of their right. I mean, it is their website, right? But fucking any country coming over here and trying to, you know, dictate what we see on our home pages, get that shit out of here, man. I don't want to see that type of shit. And it doesn't matter which country. I don't care. Like, I know people are hating on the UK a lot right now because wow, Shaggy, I sound like Scooby-Doo. But I know people are hating on the UK a lot right now because of ID age verification. But I don't give a shit who it is. I live in the United States. I'm an American. If the United States is the same shit, I'd shit on them too. You know what I mean? Don't try to dictate what type of content people see on their own recommended feeds. That really like pisses me off, you know? But yeah, obviously this has been covered to death. A lot of people are talking about this right now, and I really, really want to make sure that people continue to talk about this for the days and weeks to come. August 31st is kind of a long time from now. You know what I mean? I know people are saying it's kind of a short time from now, which is also true, but it's a matter of perspective, right? In terms of the internet, right? I've been on the internet for a very long time, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have too. People move on from things very, very quickly. You know, most of us are actually going to forget about this shit in a week. And that's what I'm trying to stop, you know, with a title like this. You know what I mean? I want to try to make it so people don't forget about it. This shit is more important. Any type of YouTuber that you can think of, gaming, blogging, whatever, you know, mukbang YouTubers, doesn't matter. Everybody should be making videos about this, because we all upload videos on this website. So we need to make sure that we save this website. You know, they're asking YouTube, literally, they don't do this often. They're asking for our help. Help us. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to do my part. And I know you guys are too. Sorry, I'm giving you guys an Optimus Prime level speech. But this shit is important, man. So there's even more channels that are included here as well. STV, I don't even know what that is. S4C and 5. It's just gonna be full of freaking news channels in the UK, man. That sounds lame as hell, man. Range of national and local news publishers, all being more likely to be at the top of people's social media feeds when they search for the news. And again, just gotta what's called, you know, point out, right? Notice how they say social media feeds. It won't just be YouTube. It will be Instagram, TikTok, all that type of stuff. Right? We don't want national news on YouTube. Exactly. We want whatever freaking videos that we are making, you know? Thank you for the 500 Argentinian pesos, Booty. Really appreciate that. They want to censor indie projects and series for children. Besides, for me, YouTube and social medias are something else entirely compared to television networks. They're different mediums. Thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate it. I agree. You should make a video about Delta Airlines. That site requires ID verification to delete your own account? No, that's crazy. Really? Yeah, I might have to look into that. That's wild. So you have to verify your ID to delete your account? That's crazy. YouTube just warned UK creators that the government wants to force them to boost BBC/ITV content in the algorithm and push everyone else down. They're literally trying to control what shows up in your feed. Prominence rules my ass. This is a state deciding which voices get heard. True. Very, very true. Thank you for the donos, guys. Really appreciate it. Not necessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you. My man Blue with the 20 gifted on YouTube, and was that the 2 gifted on Twitch? My man, appreciate you, dude. This is Transformers references and Optimus Prime level speech. Yeah, Optimus Prime is always giving them crazy speeches, dude. I had a fun weekend. Did you? I did. Thank you for asking, Gazom. Eventually, we're gonna have to do ID verification to just be there. Yeah. I don't know what is going on in the UK right now, man. It is insane. I said this earlier, but I'm not really a fan of the hashtag that YouTube came up with this for as well. Like, I think hashtag save YouTube would have been a lot better. Hashtag keep YouTube yours is a little wordy. And it's also pretty ironic because YouTube themselves promotes AI slop and nudity ads and stuff. They don't exactly honor the you in YouTube either. But you know, I'll side with you guys on this one because this is bigger than how YouTube messed up their website, you know. Hashtag save YouTube. Yeah, I mean that would have been a better one. It would have just it would have been really catchy. I think that would have been trending pretty quick, pretty easily. Let me just reply to this text real quick. We're growing smaller by the day. You mean people like trying to fight ID age verification and stuff? I don't know. It's hard to tell. But yeah, I definitely wish more people would talk about this type of stuff. Definitely wish more people would talk about what's going on YouTube. Although this one, again, did get a lot of coverage. I saw a lot of people talking about this. Usually when Critical and Muda make a video about something, then you know like a lot of people are going to follow suit. If Nepal could, so can them. Yeah, I mean the Nepal government, they like actually like overthrew the whole government, didn't they? It's crazy, man. This is what the official newsletter that people were getting from YouTube. Gonna share the news to every British YouTuber I know. Yeah, a lot of the British YouTubers are aware of this, I believe. Stream is going to last 80 years or something. I mean, it's slightly clickbait. I'm not going to do a continuous stream, but I'll probably do a lot of streams with this same title for like the next week or so. Again, like I said, unless some crazy event happens. This is a big event, this whole YouTube UK thing. As somebody who covers like topical topics and stuff, I haven't seen something this big happen in a while. You know, the last thing I can say that happened on YouTube that was this big was probably when they announced ID age verification in August of 2025. So like pretty much like a year in the making. Like Dan TDM. Yeah, Dan TDM is somebody who should make a video about this. If he doesn't, I'll be very disappointed in him. I mean, not only does it directly affect him since he lives in the UK, but again, I really hate when people have the mentality of, oh, it doesn't affect me right now, so I don't care. It's such a stupid, selfish mentality to have, you know? Especially when it comes to internet rights and freedom and censorship and all that type of stuff. It spreads like wildfire. It spreads like a pandemic. So he can't because he's a dad now. Oh, so he can't record a 10-minute video because he's a dad now? Come on. Come on, guys. Let's not make excuses. Like, yes, he doesn't have to do it right now, this very second. You know, nobody's arguing that. I'm just saying that he should talk about this before August 31st. There's no excuse. Mr. B should make it. Yeah, I agree. Mr. B should make a video about this. I mean, he's not going to, but he should. Jacksepticeye also lives in the UK. He is somebody who I could see making a video about this because Jack actually does go out of his way to talk about stuff like this, but we'll see. I mean, I hope he does. You also gotta hate the people who think like it is what it is when we actually do something about it. Yes, Blaze. Totally agree. I hate when people, it is what it is, their way through like important issues that actually can be changed. There are times where politicians make, you know, stupid decisions and there's nothing you can do about it. And yes, it's fine to say it is what it is in those situations. But when YouTube is literally telling you, hey, here is this survey, do the survey, and then you can protest against the UK's law, that's your time to do something. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, come on. They're literally giving us the keys to the car and you don't even want to drive. Will their social medias get banned in the UK? Yeah. I mean, the UK social media ban, that is happening. That's not a, like, that is going to happen. They've already confirmed that's going to happen. In fact, I made a tweet about that recently. Keir Starmer's replacement he said not only does he want the UK social media ban to continue, but he says that it needs to get pushed with urgency. So he wants to push it out even faster than Keir was doing it. Let me see if I can try to find the tweet. Might have been kind of a while ago. What's the name? Andy? I've been tweeting too much. I need to touch grass. I'll try to find it for you guys real quick. Okay, here we go. So, announced on July 3rd, Andy Burnham, which is Keir Starmer's replacement for Prime Minister, will proceed with Keir Starmer's social media ban for under 16s in the UK and, quote, and I quote, Burnham wants the ban to be delivered with urgency. So, yeah, the social media ban is going to happen. That's not even a debate. And unless, I don't know, the entire UK Parliament gets together and tries to stop it. That one, it's not a matter of if, but when. So that one we're just going to have to, like, deal with, you know? But we can still stop it from happening in other countries, and hopefully some of the people in the UK Parliament can get together and try to overturn that law. But we'll see. This guy is excluded from age. No, they said that it's not excluded anymore. It was excluded at the beginning, but after some backlash, it's Blue Sky is going to be included in the ID verification ban. Is inbred Eggman still throwing a fit on the Twitter Bird website? I don't know. I don't want to call him that anymore. I feel bad for calling him that. But hey, he came at me first. Okay, he started it. It's such a shame because he seemed like such a nice guy too. But that's kind of a common theme with Twitter trolls. I can't speak. Twitter trolls, believe it or not. They're usually douchebags on the internet, but when you get them in a call, they're usually not so bad. Is Twitch going to be banned in the UK? I have no idea. I actually don't know if Twitch counts. Actually, you know what? I'll look that up for you. Is Twitch included in the UK social media ban? I don't know. I don't want to trust the AI. Let's see if they mentioned Twitch in this article. Twitch are banned. Oh, so it looks like it will be banned. I don't know. Thank you, Body for the 500 again. I really appreciate the donation. You must inform everyone you know that we must stop the hatred toward Generation Alpha, because from then these laws are created that steal our privacy. Not everyone from Gen is like that. There should be exceptions to these laws. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. You've talked about Twitch UK having age verification a few months ago. I did, dude. See, I'm getting old, man. Did I make a video about that? Or did I just like mention it in passing? Oh yeah, I made an entire video about it. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? And I'm not exempt from this rule. In fact, this rule applies more to me because I'm an idiot, right? But people tend to forget things on the internet when news comes at you so fast, you know? Like I completely forgot about that. That was 7 months ago, right? People are going to forget about this, even though, you know, this just happened right now. So I'm going to try to make it so people don't forget about this, you know, this specific thing, right? So it really is something where August 31st sounds like it's, you know, really far away, but it's also kind of really not, you know? So before we know it, August 31st is going to be here. And if we don't get enough survey responses, then the UK might actually take over YouTube, you know? Never-ending barrage of bad internet laws. Yeah, pretty much. That's what's even making me forget things like that too, even though I'm the one that made the video. I literally made a video talking about Twitch being having ID verification in the UK, and I completely forgot. You know what I mean? And I also recently I recently stopped because I've been doing more streams, but I was uploading every day for like months, and it's not like hard work or anything. I mean, it's just making YouTube videos, you know. I'm not complaining or anything, but man, like I was forgetting about videos that I made like a week ago, you know, because I was making so many videos. But I've been enjoying the streams a lot, you know. It's very, very interactive with you guys. Just get to hang out, chill, and we can also see things happen in real time as well, you know. When YouTube has competition is when YouTube will finally stop thinking they can do whatever they want. Yep, true. Thank you for the $2, Tom. I really appreciate that. Holding breath till YouTube does something stupid. Hey, dude. You only have to hold your breath for a second. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate you. Our community has big brains. True. Very true. Really hoping some more bigger YouTubers talk about this, especially the ones in the UK. This is literally directly affecting them, so I don't even see why they wouldn't, you know? Stop killing games? Yeah. This movement has been getting big as well. Thank you, Wise. There's going to be exiling for the rest of his life. Bear State is forcing state media on online users because no one is willingly watching the straight propaganda. It's crazy, man. Oh, is there a newscast about this? Okay, all right, let's listen to this real quick. See what they say. gbnews.com. I wonder if that applies. I wonder if that's part of the prominence regime. Let me know if this is too loud or too quiet, guys.
Do not skip this. The government is preparing to force you to consume BBC and establishment media content to the top of your social media feeds by law. Yes, you could be forced.
Can you guys hear the video okay?
What I would call
too loud, too quiet?
Propaganda and state-controlled media by default, and they're trying to do it by controlling and forcing social media companies to manipulate their algorithms. This is...
Click the link that is pinned in the stream cam. It leads to one of my videos where I show you the survey and exactly how to answer it. Thank you for the $5, Carmen Monkey. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for always donating. Can't wait till this all comes crashing down and we hear this was unforeseen and we have no idea how it happened. Exactly. That is usually how YouTubers react to stuff like that. They put on their surprised Pikachu faces when bad stuff happened and they're like, who could have foreseen this? And it's just like, we've been trying to tell you guys this for months, but okay. Too loud? Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Oh, someone's saying a little low? Oh my God. Okay, guys. Get a consensus going.
Orwellian nightmare fuel in real life Britain.
Secure from the pests of a
1984 Apple Macintosh commercial. More relevant than ever, unfortunately. Hopefully I don't get freaking copyrighted for this clip. Let me skip past that.
Well, that's Apple's 1984 themed Macintosh commercial there, giving us what I think is an insight into what life in Britain will or can be like. The government want to counter so-called misinformation by trusted news from the BBC and perhaps other state-owned media like Channel 4. They want to give them undue prominence on social media or those that peddle their narrative. Just a reminder that the BBC itself has spread fake news and misinformation on countless occasions.
Yeah, YouTube's copyright system is crazy. I mean, dude, I could literally play a movie clip for like 2 seconds and they'll copyright the whole stream. It's actually happened to me before.
Even tracing back to 1984, when the BBC edited miners' strike footage out of sequence to falsely show protesters attacking police first. It acknowledged 7 years later that its mistake was made, and they said was made in the haste of putting the news together. That was their excuse, rather than a deliberate attempt to mislead. Well, in 2023, the BBC incorrectly reported the reason for Nigel
I just
Farage's
muted my mic because I had to sneeze. Let me know if you want me to unmute it next time.
account closure. They later amended and apologized, of course. Then there's the famous Trump panorama edit.
You're wearing your Drake and Josh shirt? Hey, that's a man/woman of culture right there.
From his January the 6th speech to falsely imply he directly called for violence in the Capitol. BBC apologized, they pulled the program, then their director general had to resign, and Trump is now suing them for billions. And what about the...
You'd get exiled if you played a Dragon Ball soundtrack? Yeah, true. You sneeze because you're allergic to bullshit? Yep. You know what's up, Lynn.
Gaza documentary. It was called Gaza: How to
Drake and
Survive
Josh
a
fan.
War Zone.
Yep.
That was narrated by the
Drake,
son of a
where's the
Hamas
door?
official without any disclosure. It was, of course, ruled materially misleading.
Okay, I don't want to get into all this super serious stuff, but I understand the point. The point is that the BBC and whatever has been exposed for, you know, inconsistent reporting and stuff, and that is the same news organization that the UK wants to put at the forefront of everybody's homepage. I don't know anything about UK politics. I'm not claiming to. I don't know anything about the UK news. I'm not claiming to. The point is that they are potentially putting news at the forefront of everybody's YouTube page in the UK that might not even be correct in the first place. So, yeah. All right. Heard of the Nanny State? Welcome to the Nandy State, a world of government propaganda in your YouTube feed that Lisa Nandy is proposing? Who's this person? Lisa Nandy? Oh, is this a member of Parliament? Is this her idea? Or what is this? In case you missed the news, the idea is that video sites like YouTube will be forced to prominently highlight whatever, under the control of Ofcom. Agreed, Gold Ninja. BBC has some kitty diddlers on the payroll. Oh, God. That's not good. She posted that she is leaving X because it's not democratic. I don't know. I don't know what this person's talking about, but the point is that the UK government is trying to take over YouTube. The UK has a TV license. Yes, this is a point that I've seen people bring up. So another theory of what is going on here is that a lot of people think that the UK wants you to pay for a TV license to watch like lives or VODs of TV channels on YouTube. Right? This is a thing that I've seen a lot of people talk about on Twitter. What's up, Phase Bear? How you doing? So that is something. If you're from the UK, let me know what you guys think. You know, but I've heard a lot of people say that apparently, like, you do have to pay to watch like that type of stuff. I don't know. Again, I don't know much about the UK, obviously. Late to the YouTube party, but the last few months I've got quite a following on here. This is scarily dystopian for our Labour government. Surely the US can put pressure on this. I mean, they didn't put any pressure on ID verification. They just followed suit. You can dodge a TV license really easy. They have no legal right to enter your house. Well, Nick, do you think that, like, what do you think about that theory, though, that the UK wants you to pay for a YouTube license on TV to watch the BBC and all that? Do you feel like that is, like, a salient theory? Does that make sense? Because I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter say that. UK still scummy AF. Yep. UK wants to force YouTube to comply with the prominence regime. Yep. Won't lie, X is shit, but it's technically the last speech platform left at the moment. I guess. I mean, it depends. Do you count YouTube as a speech platform, you know? Because for the most part, unless you're like saying slurs or whatever on YouTube, you can talk about pretty much anything that you want that isn't super controversial, which I usually don't, you know. Obviously in the political realm, it might not be very easy to talk about what you want on YouTube, but you know what I mean. The BBC are draining money because nobody's paying, so it would make sense they would do that, but nobody would pay. Yeah, okay, Nick. Yeah, I want to hear the insight of the people who actually live in the UK, obviously. Because obviously I don't know exactly what's going on over there. All YouTube needs to do to stop the British government cold in its tracks is to email them a single picture of a hamster. That would communicate far more than armies of lobbyists and lawyers ever could. Yep, this stream will last forever, Jacket. I'll see you till the end of eternity. Fun fact, I was interviewed by the BBC for their BBC Social YouTube account when I was 19. They listened to my project ideas about speedrunning, Twitch, and online culture, offered me a job, then they ghosted me using my ideas without permission. I mean, this is kind of like just like an anecdote. I would have loved if he had like posted some proof of that. Stream will be the longest stream. Yeah. See you guys in 2026. Yeah. Why did my Siri go off? Don't worry, girl. All right. UK's government's shocking bid to rig a YouTube algorithm. Ooh, I like that YouTube or UK themed YouTube button. That would be good for a thumbnail, but I think this is made with AI, so never mind. Siri is listening. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Damn it. She really is listening. Thank you for the 55. What's that? Turkish currency. Thank you so much, SC. I really appreciate that. While I'm no expert, I'm going to try to make a website called, which is a mix of YouTube. Hey, man. You know, good luck, man. Thank you for the donation. Asmongold compares the UK's new YouTube rules to North Korea. Now, I want to celebrate 4th of July even more. They're propaganda machines. Do you guys want to hear what Asmongold has to say about this or no? Type of 1 if you want to hear what he has to say. Type of 2. Let's just keep scrolling. Kind of like an even mix, but I think I'm seeing... Ooh, I don't know. I think I'm actually seeing more 1s than 2s. All right, I'll give you guys your wish. Come on, Asmongold, say something smart for once.
Oh, jeez. Now I want to celebrate 4th of July even more. Holy fuck, man. They want their so their propaganda machines are losing, and they're losing so badly that the only way that they can stop it is by making it mandatory to show the propaganda. You have to mandate people watch the propaganda in order for them to, I guess be, fucking brainwashed in the right way. Oh my God.
I mean, so far, he's right.
Trump come bomb us, please? I don't know what's like.
Oh my, okay. Never mind. He just can't, like, not say something outrageous. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. Is this a fucking AI slop talking about this?
It's about fighting misinformation.
Oh, God. Okay, well. The irony of an AI slop thing, protesting against this. I don't know. That's so funny. Is this... Oh, I know who this person is. He's right at the beginning? Yeah. UK government is seeking to legally take over the YouTube algorithm. They'll force whatever. The whole age verification thing is spreading like a plague. True. Remember the U in YouTube that was cool last one? Yeah, true. Hayes Amelia, I remember she was popular at the beginning of the year. Really? Was she popular because people didn't know she was AI or something? UK government is fishing for a potentially very worrisome change to YouTube. Really like that a lot of people are talking about this. I just don't feel like people are going to continue to talk about this. UK government wants to completely control the internet. It's getting ridiculous. They banned under 16s from watching YouTube. Yep, true. Not just YouTube. Literally every social media. Every time you turn on YouTube in the UK. Oh, man. Lonely Goomba spotted in the wild. Is that like a YouTuber or something? Oh, cool. YouTubers and streamers who don't appreciate their audience are losers? True. True. You know, I appreciate you guys. Chosen One, please don't say things like that. Can we just have one good online law? Yeah, that'd be great, Sledger. Keir Starmer's blocked social media sites list for under 16 has been released. Yeah, this is out of date. Oh, actually, I mean, it was tweeted like almost a month ago. But yeah, Blue Sky is a part of the ban now, from what I understand. I don't remember, but she became a meme. I think she was from a game. Oh, okay. Oh, people are seeing this in other languages too. Crazy. The fight isn't over. True. Man, it's really hard to see an online company right now that isn't shooting themselves in the foot. This is just AI, man. There's so much AI slop on the internet. It is unbelievable. I remember seeing like a statistic that said that like 60% of new TikToks are AI slop. I was like, what the fuck? That's insane. 60%? That's even worse than YouTube. I think if we put YouTube UK, we'll get some more relevant stuff. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Beast? What about him? Before you put UK? What was Mr. Beast's thing coming up? I don't know. Yeah, he won't make a video about this. The debate you had with John Schweppe was cool. You destroyed him? Thanks. I don't know about destroyed him, but I tried my best, you know. But thank you so much. Gonna be like North Korea with people sending out balloons with flash drives. Yeah, oh my god. UK government wants to bury citizen journalists. Yeah, a thread. Oh, let's see what that thread is about. Watch this space. Oh yeah, okay, it's just the whole thing. I noticed so many people who are talking about this are not mentioning the survey. They don't link the survey anywhere. They don't bring it up during their tweets. Some people don't bring it up during their videos. It's pretty crazy. More people need to mention the survey. I feel like a lot of people don't know about the survey. Yeah, I mean, the interesting part about that is the survey is literally in the first image that everyone is showing, right? Like, you got to read carefully, especially when you're going to make a video about a subject. Like, again, I'm an idiot. I make mistakes all the time. That's fine. But, like, literally in the first image that everybody is sharing it's right there. Like it tells, like YouTube mentions a survey, and it even tells you the date right here. Look at this. Running a public consultation, proposals, blah, blah, blah. As a UK creator, you want to make sure that there's a, your voice is heard, vital window for you to share your perspective, 31st August, 2026. It's right there. It's baffling to me that people, A, don't know about the survey, and B, make videos about this and then don't link the survey. Come on. YouTube should list a survey on their own app. Agreed. Now, I agree with that. That is true. But yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. Thank you, Gaia Gate. Appreciate that. Question is, why didn't they do this for the Kids Act? I truly believe that YouTube is in favor of ID age verification. I mean, again, they have plenty of money and resources to fight it, but they just choose not to. And that makes me think that they are doing it on purpose, Wonder how much it'd be to huge bot farm to mass take the survey the right way. Well, I mean, I'm sure that they would be able to eventually tell that it's bot traffic, and they would negate all those survey results, so that wouldn't be a good idea. I mean, we have plenty of people who disagree with this. We could just do actual survey results, I just can't believe this. I still, like, I'm going to mention this every, 20 minutes or so just because it's so funny to me. But prominence regime is crazy. Are we cooked? Nope. But we will be. People don't take the survey. Hope we can save YouTube from this, Drew. All right, guys, stop with the quitter talk. We're not powerless. Stop saying that. I'm literally telling you exactly what you need to do to fight this. Don't say we're powerless. Thank you, Cam Grace. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, that's Alex. See, there you go. A good attitude. Yes, Blaze. True. Yes, Lynn. There you go. That's what I want to see, guys. Powerless if we think we are. Yes, Edgar. Stop with that quitter talk, guys. Put your chin up, fellas, boys and girls. Come on now. The YouTube link leads to my video where I tell you how to do the survey, Caitlin. Because some people have seen the survey and they try to do it, but they don't know what they're supposed to put for the answers. So that's what the YouTube link is. Is the music too loud, by the way, guys, or can you even hear it? I always have music in the background. I just don't want it to be too loud. Another person who made a video about this actually is Dolan Dark, which I saw. So let's see if he put a link. Come on, Dolan, don't let me down. Link. What is wrong with you guys, dude? You didn't put a link. Oh my god. Okay, let's watch the video anyways.
Welcome back to Slop Live. Today's Slopic, it's not looking good for YouTube. Well, in the UK at least. The UK government is looking into making changes and making proposals that could include mandatory changes to what you see on social media, effectively wanting sites like YouTube to make sure that their news from trusted sources...
I am baffled by... Volume too low? Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. I am baffled by how many people are making a video about this and not including the link where you can actually directly combat this.
...is shown. Well, YouTube isn't happy about this and actually contacted UK creators with a notice letting them know about this, saying, as a UK creator, this directly impacts your future. Digital content discovery works best when driven by user choice not
You gotta
legal
comment on it, so he
requirements.
puts the link in. I think the majority of these YouTubers don't actually read their comments, but I mean, I can try.
They then go on to share a bit more about the rules, saying this would require digital platforms like YouTube to prioritize and give a privileged position to traditional broadcasters like the BBC, ITV, and Channel 4, potentially pushing your content out of sight, saying pushing this mandated content forward would push everyone else downwards and would affect how your content reaches your audience. Also saying how this would negatively
I think he might be like
affect the
traveling or something when he's recording this video because his mic sounds a little different.
UK's diverse mix of independent journalists and educators, and says that this whole thing undermines the creator-audience bond, saying the consultation repeatedly emphasizes trust in the context of legacy broadcasters, implying that digital-first voices are less credible, damaging the foundational trust that sustains the creator economy. Yeah, nothing quite says
Let's see if he even mentions the survey. So far, no mention of the survey yet.
to consume your supposed trustworthy news. I had a bit of a deeper look into this consultation put out the UK government, and it's honestly kind of embarrassing. Like this one, the constraints that once defined
Yes, about we're gonna
television,
stream
finite
forever.
spectrum requiring license and strict content standards are being removed by technology. Today's audience have access to a near infinite amount of content and are shifting away from traditional live TV. They then go on to say that this environment puts significant financial strain on our domestic
It's in the
public
comments right there,
service
Bat.
media. Their advertising and license fee revenues are declining. Like, okay, are we supposed to feel bad for them? Maybe branch out a bit more, expand what they're doing and not rely on government mandates to rev up their revenue. Also saying they're proposing various interventions to promote an informed and media literate society. Saying they will explore legal options to require social
Come on, Dolan. He hasn't even mentioned the survey once yet. I don't know. This is actually like insane to me.
media to make news content from their chosen providers more prominent and easily discoverable. This is crucial for countering misinformation, especially during times of social unrest or crisis. Like, again, I don't think they understand. People don't want to be told what they should watch and consume.
Oh
They
my
want
God.
to consume whatever the hell they want. But yeah, not looking good for the UK. Boy, mate, I need a license for my well.
Oh my god, I'm face palming right now. I am truly baffled. I am not trying to come across as a dick because obviously I'm happy that these people have made their videos, right? Muda, you guys know Critical, I love Critical, Dawn Dark, they made their videos. Not a single one of them put a link to the survey where you can actually protest this in their comment section or description. It's mind blowing to me. I cannot believe it. Wow. Do you guys know? I mean, like, if we were just tally up views here, got 100K views over here. You already know Critical's video is going to get like 1 million views. Muda's video will probably get a few 100,000 views. We literally just missed out on 1.5 million people potentially participating in the survey against the UK because none of those people put the link in the comments in the description. Oh man, I don't get it. They probably didn't know about it, dude. It's in the thing that they're reading. Look at the screenshot on screen right now. The survey is mentioned twice there, right here, and at the end, it's a vital window for you to share your perspective. I'm sorry, guys, but you guys got to read the thing that you make the video on, right? Like it's crazy. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's still good that they made the video, so I'll give them credit for that. But it's crazy to me. I don't know. Yeah, it's not the screenshot. Exactly. It's not even that much to read as well. Like, I mean, again, I'm not the most fond person of reading either, but this is not that much text. Like, if anything, it's bullet pointed pretty well and organized pretty well. I mean, come on now. You should post the link in all those comment sections yourselves, or others here can as well. Yeah, I suppose I can. What's it called? Some people don't let you put links in their comments, though, because obviously people just go link their own content and stuff. So it really depends. Come Geeksome did a good video on it. Did you know that Come Geeksome and I know each other, Evelyn? from all accounts, he's a great guy. I don't really watch his videos, but he seems like a good guy. Oh, guys. How can they not put the links? I mean, I can try. You know, if you guys want me to, I can try. Let's see if it works. I'll go put it going dark. Come on, man. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're just an idiot then, Segura. You can get out of the shop. But yeah, I can try. Let me see if I can try to I'll grab the link here. Dolan, you forgot to mention the link to the survey where we can all actually protest against this. Here it is. This is crazy. I don't doubt that, James. I mean, that's a good point in itself, but obviously for the people who actually care, I don't know if my comment will get deleted because it has a link or something in it, but got to put a link to the survey. Is this from someone from our stream or just somebody with common sense, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that my comment will go through because usually if you put a link in a comment, like it'll either have to be wait to be approved or it just won't show up at all. But again, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna, as much as I love certain people and as much as I like their content and stuff like that, I'm always gonna be honest. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. They could have really made a lot of results into that survey if they actually put the links or even mentioned them in the video. Like I don't even recall any of the three of them saying, yeah, by the way, this is a website link. You know, like even if they were to verbally say the link or whatever, like here's the link. Here's where you go and vote for the survey. YouTube is asking us to vote for the survey. You know, yeah. So, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Comment got nuked? Yeah. Oh, that's you, Wormhole? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even think we're going to be able to tell them about the link because, yeah, exactly the automated systems of YouTube. Glad you're the only one who talks about the survey. Do you know I'm not? Most every single one talks about servers. Yeah, true. Yeah, that comment didn't go through. We just checked. Yeah, I think it would have to get manually approved by Dolan, which we know is not going to happen. What's up, Limitless? What's up, Mello? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Caitlin. They did, but they forgot the most important part, the link. You know this is bad when YouTube is plainly spelling out why this is a death knell for creators instead of sugarcoating like they usually do. Yeah, true. And it's not often that YouTube like issues a statement against something as well. Can you insert the link on their X channels? Maybe. I mean, Critical does not use Twitter. I know that for a fact. Muda does, but I don't think Muda likes me very much. And I don't know about Dolan. This is really bad. Yeah, but hey, you know, maybe we can do something about it. Hopefully other people will bring the survey link to their attention. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try my best, but, you know, it's up to you guys. Thank you for the donation, Alvin. Really appreciate you. Let's get some W's for Alvin. Make a comment and comment the link on the comment, or cut it in half and make 2 comments. Yeah. I don't think that's going to make sense. Do you believe YouTube can be saved? Of course. Why would I make the title Why would I make this video the title if I didn't believe it could be saved? I think we can save it. Don't have a lot to add. It's a great thing you're doing. I'm baffled that so many people seem to move. Thank you, Off Grid. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Can you trust these modern commentary channels? No, I hate commentary channels overall. Most of them are ass. I mean, most of them are, the vast majority of commentary channels on YouTube are talking about the downfall of this person and how this person sucks. Like their whole channel is just shitting on people. If that's what your content is, in my opinion, I have no respect for you, because if your content relies on the downfall of everybody else, that just goes to show that you have really nothing of value to bring to the platform. And I know I have nothing of value to bring to the platform too. Like that applies to me as well, but at least all my content is me shitting on other people, you know? That's just my opinion. I know that's kind of harsh, but I think that those are like the worst channels on YouTube. Just them, their entire channel is just them crapping on other people. It's just like, okay, I don't know. Reminds me of that quote from George Carlin, something along the lines of people are willing to trade away their freedom for the illusion of security. You know, I actually got more into George Carlin like a few years back. What's up, Sages? What's called, my favorite stand-up comedians are Bill Burr, Russell Peters, Dave Chappelle. Like those are like my three that I really like. But I got into George Carlin a few years back, like through YouTube clips, and yeah, he's pretty funny, and he was somewhat of a comedian slash philosopher. You know, he makes funny jokes, but like a lot of it was also pretty deep, you know. Uber is hilarious. Yeah. It's just a shame that he took that Saudi blood money to go do that comedy show. Critical called him out for it, and I really love that Critical called him out for that, because Bill Burr is, you know, very loved. So that was a very bold move, you know. When your cousin's seen George Carlin live? Oh, that's awesome. Love your videos. Thank you, Alvin. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. That's pretty deep humor. See what you did there. Literal deep humor. Yeah, true. Recommend Doug Stanhope. Okay, never heard of him, but I can look into it. Official stop killing games. Twitter pushes back on the new proposed rules for YouTube. Yeah. Rip Norm. Yeah, I never really got into his comedy, but I've heard he's pretty funny. What's up, Limitless on Twitch? How are you guys doing? What's it called? If you guys don't know, we're also streaming on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/DPMYT. Appreciate everybody for stopping by there as well. Stop Killing Games called this out too. Yeah, everyone's been, this specific story, everyone's been talking about it. This one has been covered pretty highly. I just want it to also be continued to be covered. You know what I mean? Thank you, Imaginary Hoshiko. I don't agree. My videos are not the best, but thank you for the kind words. British government wants to force YouTube, TikTok, and Meta to push BBC. Okay, so we know some other social medias that are involved now. I wonder if they're actively doing, like, I wonder if they've issued any statements too, or if it's just YouTube right now. Because so far, YouTube is the only one that I've seen push back against this. Your videos are my news. Thank you, AF. I never considered myself like a news person or like a journalist or whatever. I've always considered myself, is that you, Movies with Marty? What's up, buddy? But I've always considered myself somebody who just talks about things that I find interesting. That's it. My videos are not important or well done or anything like that, but yeah. Commentary YouTubers need to go F themselves. Yeah, you know, for most of them, I agree. Yeah, most of them really suck. Okay, not sure why you're getting agitated, but calm down. Okay. Not to completely hijack the focus of this, but I think we should also be brought to attention that Google wants to lock down Android in September. Look up keep Android open if you're confused. I mean, let's talk about one issue at a time. I mean, if that's happening in September, that means that we don't have to worry about that right now. I mean, this is happening in August, so this is happening even sooner. You know what I mean? Yes, I've heard about it, Master Knight. I've already made a video about that. Just got an ad telling me to say yes on the survey. No way. I don't believe you. I think you're screwing with us. If that's true, you got to send me a screenshot or a video or something. What's up, Plyboard? How's this even fair? UK government now can take over the YouTube algorithm? True. I'm not sure SDF, but I mean, if that is the case, then I mean, the Kids Act is not going to protect kids, so it wouldn't even help with that allegation, anyways. You know, it's going to be a 24/7 stream. It's a tad bit of clickbait, you know. Don't have many followers, but I posted the link on Twitter for you. Thank you, Wawa thing. Appreciate that. YouTube should pull their services from the UK to make the despotic. I've never even heard that word in my life. What the hell? Despotic?
Despotic.
Despotic. Never heard that word before. Nature of the censorship regime as obvious as possible to the British people. Don't work with... Okay, wow. I've never heard that word before. It must be dumb. Yeah, but they feel gross saying no to protect the kids. Yeah, protecting kids in air quotes. You know, Flitch, I've seen you talking about that like over and over every single stream. Honestly, I don't know about that whole situation, and I don't even make videos about stuff like that, so I don't want to talk about that. Thank you, Master Knight. I appreciate that. You and Muda are my go-to sources. Thank you. Thank you, Flish. I mean, I just don't make like call-out videos like that unless it's something like YouTube related. You know what I mean? Thanks for the 10 bits, Treetops. Are you going to look at the video about age verification from Brody Robertson? I don't know who that is, but I can check it out. Thanks for the 10 bits. Appreciate it. Your parents don't like that you spend money on donations? It's okay, Alvin. You don't have to donate. I appreciate, you know, just you guys leaving a like on the video and subscribing. That's more than enough. You don't have to waste your money on me. Yeah, I get that, Flitch. But when you say I support Schlepp, like what makes you think that? Like Schlepp and I are like acquainted, but I don't like I never like supported him per se. I don't know what you mean by that. He kind of does his own thing. I do my own thing. I can't like endorse everything that he does on Twitter is what I'm saying. Like I just because I'm acquainted with somebody doesn't mean that I know everyone's entire history of what they've done and stuff. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you, GC. I appreciate that. Wouldn't be a waste if we spent our money on you. Thank you, Gio. I appreciate that. YouTuber not fully. I would fully support YouTube threatening to drop all UK activities. Yeah, there's no way they're doing that. Just watch the video that's linked in the live stream, Misty. Hashtag free YouTube. Yeah, that hashtag would be a lot better than the idea they came up with, which is hashtag keep YouTube yours. And whatever. I mean, it's not even a good catchy hashtag. We will be your single source of truth. Oh man. Yeah, they really could have thought of a better hashtag than keep YouTube yours. That's long as shit. I think hashtag save YouTube would have been good enough. Yeah. Hashtag free YouTube. Yeah, that's fine as well. Either one of those. If you want a hashtag to really like trend and catch on, it has to be very concise. Like no more than 2 words, really. UK has multiple news outlets and even one that exists solely for the TV license. They want to use YouTube of all things for the same thing. Actual joke. If the law were to be applied and YouTube refused, the UK would likely consider penalties such as fines. True, yeah. The UK, especially Ofcom, what's called? They are definitely in the business of trying to fine every website out there. UK is literally trying to force feed you BBC garbage. Imagine if the word garbage wasn't there. That would be crazy. The UK government is literally trying to force feed you BBC. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Labor is expected to take full control of the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, it really seems like they're just as divided in the UK as we are in the United States. Seems like there's a lot of this or that over there, you know? Say it's local, then it spreads like a pathogen. True. Somebody did a video on the YouTube thing and it includes a survey link. Oh my God, movies with Marty. That is unheard of. Well, props to whoever that is, man. Appreciate everybody for being here, by the way, guys. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to be here, spend time with me, an old man, hang out with me, and, you know, try to save YouTube, man. Sometimes when I move my mic arm, it makes kind of a squeaky noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't even remember where the mic arm I got. It says F-I fine, whatever the hell that means. I've had this mic for like, I think almost 3 years now. Gets the job done. I was gonna stream till the year 3000, but in all seriousness, I respect you. Thank you, Easy Gaming. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody for being here. I know we're not really doing much right now, but you know, it's important for us to just understand what's going on, you know. Thank you, Constant State. Appreciate that. All right, let's stop spamming that. We don't anymore, Digital Cat. I got him. Current microphone is so loud that if I try fixing it, music would be louder than my voice. You can just turn the microphone volume down. What type of mic do you have right now? I mean, I'm not a mic expert or something, but maybe I can give you a recommendation. Depends on your budget as well. You can low-key make your own YouTube to replace YouTube. Well, the problem is I don't have any money. Thank you, Blue Dragon. I appreciate that. Thank you, Flitch. Take care, man. What do I send you a screenshot on when I send the ad? Well, you said you saw an ad that told you to vote yes on that UK survey, right? If you could just send me a screenshot or a screen recording of that video, you can send it on Discord. You can send it on Twitter. People keep fighting with us forever. Yeah, I'm in it for the long run. I mean, Haven is on Kickstarter right now to be the YouTube replacement. Yeah, I mean, their Kickstarter isn't live, but yeah, they're working on it. That's all I can say. Wait, they're doing ads now? Allegedly. I don't want to say yes until I get some proof, but that's what Muso in the chat said. I mean, if that's it, if that is true and they're doing ads to try to make it so they can spread their bullshit on YouTube, I mean, that is insane. Is that Gohan? It's Gohan and Piccolo. You're on my list for great YouTubers. Thank you, Alvin. I appreciate that. That's funny, Gold Ninja. I fucking hate when YouTubers do this, the whole it's over, it's done thing. Man, I don't know when that became a trend, but that is such a stupid video title and thumbnail that people keep doing. Thank you, Muso. Thank you, Sage. Good night. What do you think about games getting screwed by governments, especially the situation here in my country where the government's made some sort of band-aid solution? Yeah, I think that's crazy. I actually just saw something on Twitter about, I need to look into it a little bit more, but I just saw something on Twitter on my phone about the Philippine president wanting to ban violent video games. Oh, man. How long will you stream for? Title's a little clickbait. We'll probably wrap it up here in a little bit. But I'll probably keep the video or the stream title for future streams as well. Yeah. Thank you, Darby. I appreciate that. Video games cause violence, my ass. I can't believe that people are still doing that tired ass narrative in the big 2026. Video games makes you violent. It's like, what? Are we still doing this? Thank you, Radioactive. I appreciate that. Off topic, but you like yogurt? I like Greek yogurt and froyo. I think I'd say games prevent violence. Yeah, I'm sure there's a statistic out there that supports that. I mean, I know that's definitely true for like the hood. I mean, I grew up in the hood, so I know the video games and sports and stuff like that can keep a lot of kids out of the streets. Oh, me? What am I doing here? My UK YouTube creators, as well as others. This is true. It's very bad. YouTube is based in America, if I remember correctly, so I don't see how this can work, but be aware. Oh, they posted a post from my channel. Appreciate it. I got jump scared by myself. Thank you, Blue Dragon. How old am I? I'm 93. Video games cause violence, the dumbest lie I've ever heard. Yeah, I can't believe people are still running with that narrative in 2026. Telltale games give emotional thoughts. I love Telltale games. Walking Dead game. It's one of the best games ever, dude. Are you really 93? No, I was just messing with you guys. I'm 94. Like when you walk by the mirror and scare yourself? Yeah. Yeah, I'm old, guys. What, dude, I was writing 93 down because that's the cash I have right now. Yeah, I know. I'm watching you. I got a camera in your room. I got a flock camera in your room. Where's the source that claims mature rated games cause violence? The source is the headcanon of boomers. There is no advanced statistics that says that. They actually just made that shit up. Like, okay, yes, maybe if your kid plays video games 20 hours a day and he lives like a freaking gremlin, yeah, maybe that might make him a little aggressive, but that you could use that logic with literally any type of hobby, you know? Ugh. I'm the CEO of Flock. Yeah, how'd you guys know? I'm yawning too. Yeah, yawning is contagious, so some of you guys might yawn right now. You're welcome. He's made me yawn. Up. We're gonna start a trend. Everyone's about to yawn. Oh man, I'm making myself yawn. What the hell? Thanks for watching Twice Tier. Are you really doing an all life stream? Yeah, I'm gonna stream forever now. Trying my absolute hardest not to yawn. Speaking of making you yawn, I must inform you that you're now manually breathing. That never works on me because I just completely ignore that. They've had ads on live streams in a while. For a while, I'm surprised people haven't noticed that. When we get a deep humor face reveal, dude, you guys don't want to see my ugly ass face. All right, well, I think we'll call it a day for today, but I think we'll be back tomorrow with the exact same stream title. Obviously, the stream title is a little clickbait, but, you know, I figured it was worth it because this is an important cause. So make sure, if you haven't seen the video in the description or in the pinned comment. Make sure you go watch it. It has a survey link in it and exactly how to answer the survey. Appreciate everybody for watching the stream, leaving likes, comments. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you to everybody who donated. I really appreciate everybody for donating. Thank you guys so much for your time. Have a great night. Love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.